Ackerman is chief economist and advisory partner at Citadel. We've spoken quite a lot about the economy today, Maarten. I mean, are there signals of better things to come? The so-called green shoots, the phrase I hate most, more than anything else in the world.
Yes, Bruce, I think that we can either see the glass half full or half empty. The reality is that the numbers are still very soft. It's still way below the growth in population. So, in fact, the average person out there is getting poorer. And we need to get growth well above that before we can really start to create jobs and resolve a lot of the issues. But there are some green shoots. We are leaving the recession behind, so that's a positive. Like you said, we are seeing that certain sectors like manufacturing had very good growth. That is important because that's one of the bigger job-creating sectors in the economy. So we would like to see more of that. You can probably add to that agriculture. But then there's still a concern around sectors like mining that's still not contributing whatsoever. Construction, that we haven't seen a positive sector quarter in probably the last 9. And that's an indication of a lack of investments, which is also confirmed today by the fixed investment number that got down 2.5%. So while investors are still waiting to invest and looking for clarity in terms of policy, energy supply, resolving the Eskom issue, we are going to struggle to actually move forward and get more sustainable growth in terms of beating at least the growth in population.
Yeah, I mean, look, we can sit and bemoan, I suppose, the macros as much as we like, but I just think off the top of my head of businesses that I know of that have started in the last 10 years, the so-called lost decade that South Africa has gone through. And I think of people that we profiled, for example, in our Solutionist Thinking series with RMB, the first series. We're going to the second series now. But amongst those, Spark Schools, which almost its startup coincided with the start of the Great Recession. And yet this is a company which now educates 20,000 kids, employs 1,000 teachers, has got 21 campuses, and it grew in the most hostile and negative environments. Sometimes great businesses can grow in negative environments, just the right business at the right time, fulfilling the right sort of need. We can get ourselves all caught up with a negative macroeconomic outlook, or we can just find better places to put our money and better places to invest. And there are growth areas in this economy, surely, Maarten.
No, for sure. I think, the one thing about our economy, even including the last decade, is that we've got pockets of excellence. And if you can identify that, that part of the market is 100% ready for the private sector. And also, we know that the private sector, given the right incentives and policies and focus, can probably resolve all the issues we are facing at this point in time. And that's why it's so important that government and private sector is getting closer to each other again. And we are seeing that, the new administration is definitely pushing in that direction. A great example is the mining indaba, where the general feedback was that in the past 10 months, they've engaged with government, the private sector mining, private sector engaged with government probably 20 times more compared to the last decades. And then, like last week, Vendata opened a new zinc mine in Northern Cape with the potential of another major smelter going up there. So these pockets of excellence are definitely there to be found, and I fully agree with you to get only concerned or negative rather on some of the numbers. It took us 10 years to get here. It will take a bit of time to actually get out of the shaker. But I think we are heading in the right direction with the policy that's in the pipeline.
Maarten Ackerman, thank you. Chief Economist at Citadel.